outer mission starting right now.
Starting
so
official.
This is, you know very well, Uganda owns the entire East Africa.
That one everyone should be knowing by
Did
now.
they brief you before you came?
You think I came here for what?
Now you are talking. So this is what we are going to do.
When
we are starting the coast, you see, this is the whole Indian Ocean.
This is the ocean.
But we are going to first start on the Kenyan part. You understand?
That's the route that we want to use.
Exactly.
We had actually proposed a route like this.
Direct route.
Direct route
without
up to the ocean. But since we are here on the ground, you can take me through.
But you know, I've been in the country for long. I've been doing research. So when we are doing what? When we are moving from Uganda, we go direct to Mombasa. That will be our first starting point. Because that is like the capital city of the coast. You understand? That is the capital city of the coast. And then Malindi is next to Mombasa. And then we also have a place called Kilifi. Kilifi is also there. We have Watamu and then Lamu. So this is the coastal part.
This is the whole Indian Ocean.
This is the whole Indian Ocean.
This is my main focus.
You see, like the way they are briefed.
Uganda had said something to the effect that they need to access the sea by all means. Let me assure the naysayers that Uganda and Kenya are brothers and sisters, and we do not have time for negative engagement. Uganda is assured of the access to the sea through Kenya, and that is why we are not only extending the pipeline, we are also extending the road, and we are also extending the rate.
Right guys, manze, unajua so many people have been asking why was the president of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, not talking about the Indian Ocean case. And of course, yesterday Kasongo alibonga manze. Kasongo aliongea na akasema that Uganda pia wanaweza access the Indian Ocean. But mimi okay, this is my reaction concerning this story kwa sababu hii ni story tricky sana. I'm very sure Ruto anajua like there's no way Uganda can access that Indian Ocean. Ni game tu anawachezea kwa sababu of course what do you expect? At sasa how will they access they have freedom to access the Indian Ocean. And sasa wanajua Uganda iko hii side nyingine. How will they access the Indian Ocean which the Indian Ocean is on the other side? Hiyo tu ni game because I know the only way kitu namaanisha ni Ugandans can go there to the beach wajibambe wajienjoy because that is now free. Unajua Kenya atuananga hiyo mambo ya kukazia watu like Tanzania wezi ingia hivyo Uganda you can't just enter the way you want. And like Kenya unajua tunakuwa na freedom. So I don't feel that sasa kuna kitu kubwa hapo. I think to Ruto because he was in their country so he had to play along with the story that has been trending. And of course this story imekuwa ikitrend for a very long time now. These are some of the Ugandans talking about the same story. Let us listen to what they have to say about it.
Ugandans, please learn to calm down. Ugandans, calm down. Most of you are saying that Brian, you've forgotten the reason as to why you went to Kenya. No, I know I am here. I am here on a mission. We all know the mission. So when you see me discussing Kenya, what, how the place is, everything, I'm just discussing that because that is what I'm seeing. But at the back of my mind, I know the main purpose as to why I'm here. You understand? So you guys just keep calm. So guys, this is part of the team that we have assembled and we are going to capture the Indian Ocean. This is the undercover team. That's why they are dressed like this. They are dressed like mafias. The Indian Ocean belongs to Uganda. So for us, centers. Tactical team. So we are going to demarcate the land. That's why we are here in Nairobi. Let me see. Oscar Kampala is in charge. He's the underground. What is inside? So, guys, we'll see you soon.
Of course, you know Uganda is our brothers. And everything that happened there will always... By the way, tunangoja election yenyu. Sana, we are waiting for your election. So, of course, apart from the Indian Ocean, Kenya and Uganda, of course, pia what the president says is they are also co-owner of Kenya Pipeline Company. And this is one of the controversial story yenye imekuwa ikitrend sana. Watu wa Kenya they are so mad about this story kwa sababu this hiyo Kenya Pipeline company ni kitu imetengenezwa na tax za Wakenya, so wanashangaa na wanashtuka, why are they co-owning it with Uganda? And of course that's a question that need to be explained, kwa sababu why are this thing, something like this happening? Kwa sababu we expect something like that to be just only for Kenyans, because ni kitu imecreatiwa na tax za Wakenya, za wananchi wa Kenya, not any tax from Uganda. So it doesn't make sense how ati inakuja inakuwa ati ni kitu ya Uganda na Kenya. So that is a thing that it needs to be answered, I think. And of course Kenyans, kuna wenye wameboeka sana na history, wameboeka sana na history sana kwa sababu they are asking themselves, why is something like that happening? Why is something like that happening and we're just keeping quiet? And let us listen to one of these Kenyans speaking about the same story.
Up to evening, but Kenya and Uganda are set to be co-owners of the Kenya Pipeline Company. Speaking at an event in Tororo, Uganda, President William Ruto has assured Ugandans, including Museveni, and this is so funny, he has assured the Ugandan people that their access to the sea is guaranteed through Kenya. My question is, Ugandan people, because as we know our president better, which sea was our president talking about? Is there a sea around that we don't know about? But that on aside, do you know where these sentiments were being made? They were made when the Devki group of companies were launching a steel company in Tororo, Uganda, where Devki himself said that President Ruto is a brand of African presidents who should rule for 20 years. Okay. Sorry. But you can understand what I'm talking about, right?
Because we believe that this region needs to move as one. For those who want to engage us in negative talk, we want to tell them, please give us a break. We do not have time for negative talk. We have time for progress. We want to work together to create jobs. We want to work together to attract investment. We want to work together to do investments like the one I see here today, the ones we are doing in Kenya and doing in the rest of this region. We want to connect this region so that we can share prosperity, because poverty cannot be shared. I reiterate Kenya's readiness to continue working hand in hand with Uganda, Rwanda, and all our East African partners to transform today's milestone into tomorrow's prosperity. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for inviting me to participate with you in this great event. And I want to assure you of the people of Kenya's continued friendship, commitment, and working together for the progress of our region. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Personally, I think that we need to be very careful. Nafaa tukue very careful when things like this happen kwa country yetu, kwa sababu tunaweza kaa tu hivi tusikia nchi imeuzwa manze na hatujui, tuko on a dark mode. But pia mimi naweza taka unajua, like before things kama hizi happen, inafaa tuna explainiwa kama wananchi, tunajua what is going on, kwa sababu things cannot just be happening. Unajua like kitu kama hiyo ni kitu yenye tumeiona, it's ours, unaona. Doesn't make sense kuwa inasheiwa na watu wengine. Okay, Ugandans are our brothers, but unajua when it comes to things that are ours is another story. So I feel like the government need to do a better job of kutuambia what does they mean about it. Unajua mimi personally, the only grudge I have with kuna story mingi about him, but the only grudge I have with him and the only reason why I will not vote for him, mimi personally, is because of those Gen Zs that died last year. That is the biggest grudge that I have with him. Kunaweza kuwa na issues zingine nini over taxation and all that, but me the only biggest problem I have with him is those people that died last year, and also there's also people that died this year. That is the only problem. I think that is the only biggest problem. That is according to me. I'm seeing attack by the way, guys. You tell me what you think about this story down there on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to support my channel.